Hello everybody, I'm Bob.
I'm Marianne from Hope Heals International Ministry.
And we want to welcome you to our first ever video newsletter. That's right, we've never done this before, but we thought it would be a really great way for you to catch up on what we've been doing this whole summer and going into the fall, into the winter. We want to take this time right now to say to our existing supporters, thank you.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you, and we really appreciate what you're doing for the ministry. Now, for those of you that are considering giving to a ministry or you want to be part of a ministry, pray. Ask God for His will, and He will direct you exactly to what He wants for you in whatever ministry, whether it's Hope Heals International or others. So enjoy this video newsletter. Hey, just in case you're new to us, we wanted to point out a few things about who we are at Hope Heals International Ministry. So the first thing we're going to put up on the screen here for you is who we are and what we believe. Now, I'm not going to go over this word for word. You can press the pause button and you can read that on your own. What I thought would be more interesting was to read, what do we do for God? So the ministry is made up of 5 different pillars. 1 is evangelism, 2 is loving, 3 is feeding, 4 is teaching, and 5 is caring. And within that, Hope Heals International Ministry encompasses 14 different ministries, including the Daily Dose of Hope, Hope Christian Preschool, Feeding Children and Elderly in San Isidro, Benevolence Care, Prison Visitations, Hospital Visitations, School Visitations, Preaching, Medical Ministry, Bible Study Trainings, Celebrate Recovery, Disaster Response, Sports Outreach, and Wellness Outreach. That is what we do at Hope Heals International Ministry. Look at that face. That's a great face. That's right. We have 2 piglets now. Yeah, we actually just purchased 2 piglets, and the idea behind that is we are going to raise those 2 piglets to their full weight, and then we're going to butcher them, and we're going to share the meat with 10 to 12 families in the area nearest our school. And the idea is we're going to drop off the meat, but we're also going to share the gospel when we deliver the meat. Now, many people in this region, they don't ever get a chance to eat fresh meat. Mostly it's canned meat. So this will be a big help for them. But it will also be a great opportunity to share the love of God. Now, we need at least 1 monthly supporter at $80 a month, but we could divide that up. If 2 or 3 people want to split that, that would be great as well. That would help us out tremendously. And some of you remember Hannah. You've seen her maybe in an episode of Our Missionary Life. Hannah needs help going into the end of this year. Her body is getting stronger. Thank God for that. She's getting ready to have stronger chemotherapy and eventually radiation. So we here at Hope Heals International Ministry, we want to help little 10-year-old Hannah with her leukemia fight. And one of the things that we could think of is that if we had 5 supporters, maybe at $40 a month, it would allow us an opportunity to come alongside of the family when they have to pay for radiation. You see, here in the Philippines, there is no medical insurance. So the family has to pay for cash when they're doing things like treatments like radiation and chemotherapy. So we'd love it if about 4 or 5 of you would come alongside and be part of Team Hannah. I can't believe it. Marianne is starting her 2nd year of nursing school this coming Monday. We are so excited that she's on her way to the halfway point. Now, we have 2 areas that we could use your help in prayers, and we could use your help if you have the ability to give. We need some tuition assistance. Marianne's tuition went up a little bit in year 2 of nursing school, and so there's a need. We fall short about $300 a month. So that could be 1 or 2 or 3 givers on that. Also, one of the things that we want to do someday with Marianne's talents and abilities and her knowledge is start with medical missions. And we need help asking God where to look for that opportunity in the future. Next, we need your help taking care of Marianne's part-time job. She has a small part-time job as a marketing assistant, and we want to replace that opportunity for her to work to just be able to concentrate full-time on school. And so if you're interested in that, you can send me a message down there in the link or over there in the breaking news. You'll find our email address, and you can let me know that you're interested in maybe helping out with replacing some of her salary. So that was Andre at our very last feeding that we had in the month of June, and we asked him to share John 3:16 with the children. We have about 35 children that showed up this day. We were under a beautiful acacia tree. It was rather hot outside, but under the tree, lots of cool breezes came through. You can see our team right over there. What we do is we ask the children to bring their own bowl, their own spoon, and then we serve them sopas, which is chicken soup with lots of vegetables and nutrients. And we do this feeding program for both children and seniors in the community. We want to expand to one more feeding location, and we want to go more days of the week. So if you're interested, we need one supporter at $35 to help us out. I always share from the Word, and the idea is that they eat, listen, they're eating and taking in food, and they're also taking in the Word. All right, we hope you'll join us. Hey everybody, meet Teacher Elvie. She's right there on the screen next to me. Teacher Elvie is a mom, she's a wife, she's a farmer, and of course she's Teacher Elvie at Hope Christian School in San Isidro. Now you can see her classroom right there next to me, and there's a few photos here of her teaching and such. Teacher Elvie is dedicated. She wants to help the children in her community be prepared for kindergarten. Where we need help this coming quarter, this coming year, is we need help with Teacher Elvie's salary. So if we could get a supporter that comes in at $100 a month, that would cover Teacher Elvie's salary. It would provide for the things that she needs as a teacher. We take care of some of her supplies and things like that. And that would give her an opportunity to continue to be the best that she can be for these 3- and 4-year-olds that are on the screen next to me. So what do you think? You ready to join Hope Heals International Ministry? That is the Hope Center right there next to me. Now you might be asking yourself, what is the Hope Center? The Hope Center at San Isidro is 3 parts. It's going to be a school, it's going to be a clinic, and it's going to be a place that we can have Bible studies and wellness clinics. We need your help with cement, roofing, supplies for the bathroom. When I say that, I'm talking about the toilets and the sinks. We also need help with vitamins. We need help with some of our medical supplies. Now, we're not expecting you to send that over, although if you have access to that and you want to send it over, great, we're not going to turn it down. But what we really need is prayer for our team here on the ground that's building. We need safety prayer. We need them to be on time and efficient. We also need 3 givers. We need 3 people that are willing to support the Hope Center at $85 a month. That would help us out tremendously. It would mean we can continue to build and put that roof on, finish the foundation, and keep moving forward. Remember, the Hope Center is a school, a clinic, and a place that we can gather for meetings like Bible studies and wellness clinics. All right, everybody. That is the Hope Center. This is our Réal Quezon preaching missions trip. And recently we have become very good partners with a organization, a church called World Harvest Fellowship in Réal Quezon. You can see some pictures on the screen next to me over here of us preaching. We went there in the month of June and in July. We preach. We do prison ministry when we go there, and we eventually would like to do feeding programs in Réal Quezon as we partner with Pastor Armin. Now, another thing that we do while we're there is we preach the gospel in a prison ministry. And this is a picture of me and a team that I was with in the month of June. And we went out and we ministered to 20 inmates, 17 men, 3 women. We brought the gospel to them. We even brought them gifts. We brought them hygiene gifts. And we even brought the guards actual fresh vegetables. So we would like to do this 2 more times in the next 4 months. And primarily what it costs us is a little bit of hotel stay and the gas money to get over. And if you're in America, you know gas money is expensive everywhere. So if we could get 2 supporters at $50 a month, they could be our teammates for the Réal Quezon preaching missions trip, which again is preaching, prison ministry, and feeding. So our preschoolers need textbooks. That's right. Every school needs textbooks. This year we're going to focus on science, math, and English. In the past, we have not had textbooks. We've been doing all photocopying of particular textbooks that our teacher Elvie finds. And it ends up costing a lot more than buying a book. We've recently found a publisher that can provide us these books for a reasonable price. We are looking for textbook supporters. If you can come alongside of us at $50 a month, that would help us out. It would definitely help out our preschoolers because they are in desperate need of having a book that they can call their own, that they can take with them at the end of the year and bring that eventually on their way to kindergarten. Now you can see their school. That's the actual school building. It's a couple of years old. We actually have a 3rd wall on there, but we actually have only a 3-wall building. An open air room, and that's why the Hope Center is going to be so important to these children as well. And again, Hope Christian Preschool is a place where we bring together 3- and 4-year-olds in the community of San Isidro, Antipolo. It's a farming community, and these children would have never an opportunity in their life to go to a Christian preschool. But because of people like you, we are able to bring these children to a Christian preschool and start their early education at age 3 and 4 years old. Join us, won't you? Thanks so much. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around till the end. We really appreciate it. We just have a couple more things. We have a couple wish list items. Marianne wants to begin hygiene, health education with the community in San Isidro. She's looking for $100, a single donation of $100. That will help her to have this meeting with people in the community. And for me, I want to put on a basketball camp ministry at a local subdivision near this area, near where we live. I need $200 for basketballs and $50 for cones. So if you'd like to split that up with somebody else or you'd like to donate the whole thing, we would really appreciate that. Now, Hope Heals International Ministry appreciates you watching this. If you'd like to get involved, you can get involved right over here next to me. You can see the way that you can get involved, ways to connect, Venmo. You can give there. You can give through Zelle. You have ways there. You can reach us through email, through Facebook, Rumble, YouTube. We would certainly appreciate if you would do that. And again, thanks so much for watching our first ever video newsletter. We really appreciate it. Now, enjoy your day or your evening, whatever you happen to be doing. Take care.